Okie doke. We are going to get started at the back of our mats in a child's pose. So we're going to do back bends and twists today. And I haven't specifically going to see where it takes us. So bring your knees nice and wide, bring your toes together, and then you'll walk your hands to the top of your mat. You can bring your forehead down to rest on the floor. If you want to get a little bit of a tricep opening, you can bring your palms together and then bend at your elbows and bring your hands up above your head like a little shark fin. Wherever you're going, you're going to take a couple more breaths here. In and out through the nose, gentle restriction to the back of your throat if you like to practice with Ujjayi Pranayama. And then you're going to ground down through the palms, shift forward into your tabletop position, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. As you inhale, drop the belly, reach the sternum forward, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, press the floor away into your cat. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Take 3 more here. Come into your cat pose. Bend your right knee. On your next inhale, as you come into your cow, you're going to lift the sole of your right foot towards the sky like a little donkey kick. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck the knee into the nose. Inhale, donkey kick. Exhale, tuck the knee into the nose. You have the option to stay here. Otherwise, inhale, come into that donkey kick. As you exhale, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, tuck the right knee to the chest in your plank. Inhale into that donkey kick. Exhale, tuck the knee to the nose. We've got one more here. Come into that donkey kick one more time. You can stay here or reach the left hand around. See if you can find the inside edge of your right foot. And then as you inhale, you're going to engage your glutes and your hamstrings, reach the sternum forward. Take a couple of breaths here. As you inhale, you're going to keep the arm and the leg lifted. You're just going to reach them long. So arm forward, leg back. As you inhale, tap the fingers and toes to the floor. Exhale, lift them up, spinal balance. Inhale, tap them down. Exhale, lift them up. 3 more here. You're going to keep your right leg long, tap it to the back of the mat, plant the left hand down. As you inhale, you're going to sweep the right arm up to the sky. So we're in this kind of funky twist position. And then as you exhale, you're going to thread the right arm underneath the left. You can always bend that right knee and set it next to the left if you want. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. We're going to do 3 more like this. Last one, thread it under. This time as you inhale, you're going to sweep the right arm to the sky, turn the left toes out to the side so they come off the mat, and then transition into this modified side plank. So your left knee is under the hip, your right leg is floating. As you inhale, you're going to reach the right hand overhead, tap the right toes to the floor, and then as you exhale, you're going to crunch right knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, crunch. We've got 3 more here. From here, you're going to set the right foot down to the back of the mat, press off your left hand. So you're coming up to stand on your left shin. Right hand finds the right leg. As you inhale, sweep that left arm up and over for a nice side body stretch. Take a nice deep inhale and take a nice deep exhale. One more. You're going to cartwheel your hands back down to the front of your mat, and we're going to step back into a high plank pose. Don't worry, we will do the other side. I have not forgotten. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down your back, engage through your thighs, send energy out through your crown of your head and through your heels. You can stay here, otherwise we're going to take a little march. Take an inhale. As you exhale, engage your right glute, float your right foot. Inhale, slow, set it down. Exhale, lift the left foot. Inhale, slow, set it down. Exhale, right. Inhale, slow, set it down. Exhale, left. Inhale, slow, set it down. We've got 3 more on each side. Could also do this from your knees. One more each side. We're going to find our first chaturanga and we're going to hold it at the bottom. Lower your knees if you need to. Shift forward. Come down halfway. Make sure your shoulders are above your elbows. So Allison, lift your shoulders a little bit when you come down. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, peel the chest up. Baby cobra. And then as you exhale, peel it down. 4 more here. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, peel it down. 3 more on your own. We're going to do that chaturanga in reverse. So keep your knees down if you need to. Pin your elbows into your side. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift up just halfway. So just to your chaturanga. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the floor away, high plank. And then set the knees down, tabletop. As you inhale, drop the belly towards the floor, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, round into your cat. One more like this. Inhale, cow belly breath. And then as you exhale, round. This time we'll take the left leg with us. So as you inhale, sole of the left foot comes to the sky. And then as you exhale, tuck the knee into the chest. Inhale, sole of the foot to the sky. Exhale, tuck the knee into the chest. You can stay with this. Otherwise, take an inhale into that donkey kick. As you exhale, you lift the right knee as you tuck the left knee. Inhale, come back into your donkey kick. Exhale, knee to chest. One more wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale. Come into your donkey kick, left foot to the sky. Inhale. Stay here or reach the right hand back. See if you can find the left foot and give a little bit of a kick. A couple of breaths here in your tiger. And then you're going to release the right arm and the left leg long. As you inhale, tap fingers and toes to the floor. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, lift up. We've got 3 more here. Last one. Set the left toes down to the back of the mat. Set the right hand down. As you inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you'll thread it underneath the right arm. Remember, you can have that left knee down if you prefer. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread it under. 3 more. Last one. You're going to open that left arm up to the sky. Kick your right toes off the back of your mat so that you're in this modified side plank. Inhale, sweep the left arm overhead. As you exhale, crunch knee and elbow together. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, crunch together. Inhale, send it long. 3 more here. Set your left toes down, press off your right hand, come all the way to stand on that the right shin, and then left hand finds the left leg as you reach the right arm up and over for a side body stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. And then you're going to cartwheel your hands back towards the top of the mat, and we're going to find our high plank pose. Keep your feet about hips distance. If your wrists are an issue, come down to your forearms. You're going to swivel your heels over to the right. Keep your left palm or forearm down. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, swivel the heels to the left. Inhale through center. So you're trying to keep even weight in through your upper body, so your forearms or your wrists, hands. We're going to do one more to each side. So we're going to come to chaturanga. You have the option to continue this movement. So you'll continue this little side to side movement if you want to. Otherwise, you'll just take a regular chaturanga. Wherever you are, you're going to shift forward, and then we're going to lower for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. Come back up for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going down again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. Lower all the way down to the mat. This time you're going to interlace your fingers, you're welcome, behind your back. Thumbs come to the sacrum, feet are hips distance apart. Feet will stay on the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to peel the chest away from the mat, press the pubic bone down, draw the lower belly away from the floor. Take a couple of breaths here. If it's available in your shoulders, you can start to lift your hands away from your sacrum, but only if you can keep the fronts of your shoulders nice and open. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly lower it down. Rest the legs, reach the crown of the head forward, stretch the toes back, spin your inner thighs up towards the sky. Take 4 more breaths here. And then slowly lower it all the way down to the floor. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Your knees can be up or down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the floor away and then come all the way into downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale and take a nice deep exhale. And then we're going to look towards the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float your feet to the back of your wrists. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. One more like that. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat. Bend your right knee and then inhale, sweep your left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Other side, left hand down, bend the left knee. Inhale, open the right arm to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. One more like that on each side. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, generous bend in the knees. Start to roll yourself the whole length of your spine. Head and shoulders are heavy and they're the last thing to come up. When you get there, take an inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Big open mouth exhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk, or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra or straight back to plank, your choice. As you exhale, option to add another chaturanga if you want it. We all meet eventually in downward dog. So you skip as many chaturangas as you need. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right hand to the center of the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, swan dive yourself straight back forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Make your way through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right hand to the mat. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Left hand to the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, make your way through your vinyasa all the way to downward dog. Step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We'll do 2 more rounds. Right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, fold. Left hand down. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left arm. Exhale, fold. Left hand down. Inhale, sweep the right arm. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. We've got 1 more round. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float through your vinyasa. Look to the top of your mat. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms forward. Inhale, chair pose. We'll hold this first chair for a few breaths. Make sure your knees are in line with your toes. Your feet can be together or apart as long as your knees go in the same direction. Your shoulders are out of your ears and your hands can be wherever is best for your shoulders. Take 3 more breaths here. Stay in your chair. Take a nice deep inhale. Keep your knees even as you exhale. Sweep your right arm towards the back of the room. Don't let your right knee and hip come with you. Inhale back into your chair. Exhale, sweep the left arm back. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, sweep the right arm. Inhale, chair. Exhale, sweep the left arm. Inhale, chair. We've got 3 more each side. One more each side. Inhale into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, make your way to downward dog. As you inhale, sweep the right leg up. As you exhale, you're going to open the hip. Draw the right shoulder down, squeeze the right heel in towards the left glute. Take a couple of breaths here. Take 1 more inhale. As you exhale, you're going to shift forward, tap the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, come back into that 3-legged dog, open the hip. Exhale, shift forward, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, open the hip. 3 more. On this next one, we're going to tap the knee to the elbow and then we're going to shoot the foot through so it comes off the side of your mat. Turn to the inside edge of your back foot. As you inhale, open your left arm to the sky. We're in our fallen triangle. You could stay right here. Otherwise, as you inhale, you're going to bend your left knee, send your hips back towards your back heel, and then exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it forward. If this bothers your shoulders, stay in that first pose. We've got 3 more. One more. Come back to the top of the mat. Plant the left hand down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Sweep the right leg up. And then as you exhale, step it all the way through to the top of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and then as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Anjaneyasana. If you need to double over your mat for your knee, feel free to do it. We're going to be here for a minute. You can choose to stay here Otherwise, you could bring your torso forward, bend your back knee, reach back with your right or your left hand and see if you can grab a hold of that back foot. You can also use your towel if you need a little bit of extra length on your arms. We've got 2 more breaths wherever you are. If you've got a hold of the back leg, slowly with control, you're going to let it go. Inhale, everybody come back up into that lunge. Take an exhale here. On your next inhale, cactus the arms, engage the glutes. It's like I've got my fist in between your shoulder blades, send your sternum to the sky. And then exhale, come all the way back up. Brief half split, send the hips back. Right leg straightens, take an inhale. Take an exhale. Plant the right foot, untuck the back toes, step back into your high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. We're going to hold again. Yes, I know you're all looking forward to it. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come straight back to plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Draw the left shoulder down in line with the right. Send the right knee to the left knee to the sky, left heel to the glute. Take one more breath. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog, open the hip. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, open it up. We've got 3 more. On this last one, we're going to hold it at the elbow and then shoot the leg through. Come to the inside edge of that right foot. Take the right arm up towards the sky. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, your inhale, you'll bend the right knee, send the hips back towards the heel. And then as you exhale, come into your fallen triangle. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, fallen triangle. We've got 3 more. Last one. Come back to the top of your mat, plant your right hand, inhale, left leg finds the sky, 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step it through, lower the back knee, pat it if you need to. As you inhale, you're going to sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. You can feel free to stay here, or once again, you can bring the torso forward, bend the back knee, see if you can reach back and find the foot, with or without a strap. We've got 1 more breath here. Slowly with control, you're going to release that back foot. Inhale, come all the way up into your Anjaneyasana. Take an exhale here. On your next inhale, engage your glutes, cactus, open the arms. Exhale, come back to your Anjaneyasana. As you inhale, send the hips back, straighten the front leg, half split, Adho Hanuman. Take an extra breath here. And then bend the front knee, plant the hands, lift the back knee, come into your plank pose. Don't worry, we're not coming into another chaturanga. You're going to ground down through the right hand. You're going to swivel the heels to the right and open up into your side plank. You can stack or stagger the feet here. Inhale, you'll come back through plank. And then as you exhale, ground down through the left hand, take the right hand to the sky. Exhale through plank. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale through plank. Inhale, right arm lifts. We've got 3 more on each side. Take it at your own pace. You could do this from your forearms as well if you needed to. One more on each side. Come back into plank. We're going into chaturanga. You can always skip it if you need to. Shift forward, lower down and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody all the way down to the belly. You're going to make a little cushion with your hands. You're going to rest your forehead on your hands. I'm going to turn my head so you can hear me. Take your knees about mat distance apart. bend your knees and then make like a little froggy shape with your legs. So connect your heels. Take a nice deep inhale. Keep your head down. As you exhale, see if you can lift your knees away from the mat. Squeeze your glutes. Keep squeezing your heels towards you. Inhale, slow, let it down. Exhale, lift the knees. It doesn't matter if they do or don't lift. Inhale, slow, set it down. Do 4 more of these. So try to keep your upper body down on the floor. Try and make this movement. Two. And then you're going to move, keep your knees bent. You're just going to parallel your legs. So now your toes will face the back of the mat. Keep squeezing your heels towards your glutes. You've got the option to either just reach your hands back, or once again, you can come into an interlace behind you for a little bit more of a shoulder opening. Forehead to the mat, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to peel the shoulders off, and now see if you can send those feet to the sky. So we're not holding on yet, Allison. We'll come into that later. Yeah, we're just doing it without the hold for the moment. Take 3 more breaths here. And then slow, let it down. Give your hips a little bit of a wiggle from side to side. And then bring those hands down by the side of the body. Pin the elbows to the sides. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come up into your chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank pose. Downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. Look to the top of your mat. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. As you exhale, we're going to sweep the right arm back again. Option to raise up onto the tippy toes as you do it. Inhale, come through your chair. Exhale, twist left. Option to raise the heels. Inhale through center. We'll do 4 more on each side. One more each side. Inhale into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa. Make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, open the hip. You could stay here. Otherwise, you can start to flip your dog. So the right foot comes towards the floor, the right hand will lift, and then you shine your chest up towards the sky. Wherever you are, we're going to take 3 more breaths. If you flipped your dog, you're going to bring your right hand back to the floor. We all meet in that 3-legged dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right knee comes towards the left elbow. Shoot the leg through. Maybe this time you float the leg. As you inhale, send the hips to the heel, bend the left knee. And then as you exhale, come forward. Just for this first one, we've got 4 more. One more. Plant that left hand. Inhale, come back into your 3-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step that right foot through. This time we're coming all the way up to crescent lunge as you inhale. If you want to come back to your low lunge and set that knee down, then please do that. It's always an option. We're going to hold for 5 breaths. You can face your palms or you can interlace your thumbs and pull them apart from each other. Take 1 more breath here. As you inhale, you're going to dip the back knee, cactus the arms, little baby back bend if it feels good. And then as you exhale, come back up to a crescent. Inhale, dip the knee, option for the back bend. Exhale, come back up to crescent. We've got 3 more. Inhale into your crescent. As you exhale, you're going to plant your hands at the top of the mat. Kick off the back foot, coming into your standing split. We're just going to hold here for a couple of breaths. If you want to challenge your balance, you can take your hands around your ankle or float them off the floor. One more breath here. And then you're going to plant your hands, step, walk, or float your foot to the back of the mat. And then with or without a vinyasa, make your way to downward dog. On your inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to stay here. Otherwise, start to take that left foot behind you, flipping the dog. Left arm will lift. Make sure you're really stable through that right shoulder. If it doesn't feel good, just stay with the three-legged dog. Wherever you are, one more breath. If you flipped your dog, bring that left hand back down. We all meet in your three-legged dog on an inhale. As you exhale, left knee to the right to the right elbow, shoot the left leg through. Maybe it floats. You can stay here. Otherwise, inhale, bend the right knee, send the hips back. Exhale, bring it forward. We've got 4 more. Right hand plants, everybody three-legged dog on your inhale. And then as you exhale, step that left leg forward. Inhale, come all the way up into your crescent lunge or lower the knee if you need to. Take a couple of breaths here, settle into your alignment, catch your breath. On your next inhale, you'll dip the back knee. If it feels good in your back, you can cactus the arms, little baby back bend. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, dip the knee. Exhale, come back up. 3 more. Last one. From here, hands find the floor, lift the right leg, standing split. Option to take a hold of that left ankle to challenge the balance. One more breath. From here, hands find the floor. You can step, walk, or float. Big bend in that left knee. See if you can hop to the back of the mat. However you get there, we meet in downward dog. Nice deep inhale. Nice deep exhale. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Just one time on each side. As you exhale, you'll twist to the right. Option to lift the heels. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Your vinyasa. If you ever want to add a crow pose or anything in there, you can go for it. On your inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky, open the hip. Option to flip the dog. Take one inhale. If you came into your flip, you'll exhale, reverse. Inhale, everybody three-legged dog. As you exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoot it through. Just one time, inhale, bend the knee if that's where you're going. Exhale, everybody fallen triangle. Plant the left hand, inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, you'll dip the back knee, open the chest. Inhale into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, standing split at the top of the mat. Take one inhale. And then as you exhale, make your way back through your vinyasa or straight to downward dog. Inhale, that left leg comes up. Exhale, open the hip. If you're flipping the dog, take your inhale. And then as you exhale, reverse. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, if you're bending the knee, one time. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Knee can always be down. As you exhale, cactus yawns. Inhale into your crescent. Exhale, standing split at the top of the mat. Take one inhale. And then step, walk, float, make your way, downward dog or vinyasa. Take one more inhale. Take one more exhale. We'll do that one more time. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right, option to lift the heels. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, downward dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, flip your dog. Exhale, rewind. Inhale, everybody, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross, right knee, left elbow, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Bend the knee as you inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the right leg through. Inhale into your crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, standing split. Take one inhale. And then on your exhale, find your way to your downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, flip your dog. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross left knee, right elbow, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, hips to heel. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step it through. Inhale, come up into your crescent lunge. As you exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, standing split. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, make your way to downward dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. You'll all be glad to know you're more than halfway through. Look forward. You're going to shift forward, lower all the way down onto your belly. All right, now we're going to come into full bow pose. So the deal with bow pose is when we did this one before, that's about as deep as your back naturally wants to go. So if you're yanking on your feet and you're getting really high up, it looks pretty, but you're putting a lot of pressure on your back. It's okay for a short time, but if you want to practice yoga for a long time, it's probably not the best thing to do. So at the end of the day, it's your practice, but my recommendation would be if you can find your heels with your hands, you're just tapping on and then you're lifting from there. You can get a little bit more of a quad stretch, but I'm not changing what's going on in my back, okay? Like I said, it's your practice. You can do what you want, but that's my recommendation. So you can come to any of the variations that we came to before. Otherwise, you're going to reach your hands back towards your heels. You can tap them or not. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, lift yourself up into your bow pose. If you are holding onto your feet, give a little bit of a kick back into the hands to engage through your quads. Open up your chest. It is a good quad stretch.
You could say, I'm available after this for recovery if you choose to do that.
I am a physiotherapist and I do massage. I'm pretty sure people get paid a lot to stretch other people. Yeah. I should totally do that. Right, yeah. Oh yeah, that's intense. Yeah. One more breath. And then as you exhale, slowly let it go. Make a little cushion with your hands, rock your hips from side to side. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck under your toes. We're coming back into one of those chaturanga holds. You can come straight to plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come into our chaturanga or our plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the floor away, high plank, downward facing dog. Take your feet a little bit wider than hips distance and shorten your dog a little bit, unless you've got really long arms. And then you'll reach your right hand back for your left ankle. Draw your right arm off to the right and look out underneath your left armpit. You can grab anywhere along that leg. If you can't grab the ankle, it doesn't matter. You could stay here. If you want to play around with your balance, start to shift your weight to the left, get really light on those right toes, and maybe you can just hop them up. Maybe you can float them all the way up to like a two-legged dog. And if you fall, then that's okay. And then we'll change it to the other side. If you need to come into plank and readjust the pressure in your head, then do that. Otherwise, you can go straight to the other side. Left hand will find the right leg, pull the left elbow to the left and look out underneath the right armpit. Same thing. You can stay if you want to play with your balance, shift weight into the right foot, and then start to play around with lifting the left foot. And don't forget about your hands. So you don't have to be still here. You can use your finger pads as like little balancing points. Take one more breath. And then slowly set it down. Look towards the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come into your chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. As you exhale, right elbow will find the outside edge of the left knee. If that doesn't work for you, you bring it to the center of your knees. Peek. Draw your knees in line with each other. And then send energy out through the crown of your head. Take one more breath. Hold the chair legs if you can. Take a break if you need to. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take an inhale, sternum to thumbs. And then as you exhale, we'll take it straight to the other side. So this time you'll need to draw the left hip back in line with the right. Inhale, come through center chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, your downward dog. Inhale, we'll take the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. As you inhale, option to flip your dog. As you exhale, come back to your three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoot it through. Inhale, option to bend that knee. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent lunge. This time as you exhale, we're coming forward, warrior three. Strong lift in through the back leg. Hands can be at the heart center. They can reach to the sides or they can reach behind you. One more breath. Keep standing on that right leg. Come all the way to standing up tall. Draw the left knee in towards the chest. Woo, head spin. You're going to take the right hand to the left knee and open that left arm out behind you. If it's in your practice to grab the foot and extend the leg all the way in front of you, you can feel free to do that. Two more breaths. You're going to come back through center. From here, you're going to bend that left knee behind you. We're coming into dancer's pose. So it's the same thing with bow pose. You're not yanking on your leg to get more height in through your back. It's just there as a purchase. Reach the right arm up, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, start to tilt the torso forward. Lift that leg up behind you. So if I let go of my leg, I haven't really lost anything there. My hand is just there to hold on to something. One more breath. slowly release into your warrior three. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, hands find the floor, standing split. One big hop or lots of little ones all the way back, with or without a vinyasa, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, flip your dog. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross the body, shoot the leg through, fall in triangle. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, fall in triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, this time all the way forward, warrior three. Draw the right hip down in line with the left. Find your arm position, 3 more breaths. Ground down through the left foot, come all the way to standing. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Take the left hand to the right knee or the right foot, and then send that right arm back behind you for your twist. One more breath here. You're going to slowly come back through center. Start to take that right leg behind you. Right hand will find the right foot, left hand to the sky. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, come forward into your dancer's pose. One more breath. Hands find the floor, standing split. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, one big hop or lots of little ones, with or without a vinyasa, to downward dog. Nice work. Nearly there, guys. Look to the top. Step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to scoot yourself towards the middle of your mat, and then you're going to turn to face the long end of your mat. So we're going to play around with side crow. So inhale, come into your chair pose. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, the left elbow will hook to the outside of the right knee. You can totally just stay here. Otherwise, you're going to raise up onto the tippy toes and then bring your hips down towards your heels. You could stay here, or you could stay here with your hands on the floor. If you want to play with side crow, your left hand will line up pretty much with your left knee, and then your right hand will be just behind your right hip. You'll bend into chaturanga arms. Make sure you've got a good purchase on that left upper arm, and then it's a weight shift. So it's just like a teeter-totter. It's a weight shift, a weight shift, a weight shift. Yes, that's it. So really big bend into those elbows. That's it. And if you need to, nice, Justin, that right elbow can come into the right hip. It's a deeper twist, and it's a training wheel. It's actually a much deeper twist. I think it's called cloud pose. I don't know. But it just gives you that extra bit of support while you're kind of learning the weight shift. It's just an option. And then we'll fold forward, and we'll get to do it on the other side. Inhale, come into your chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. And then as you exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Come up onto the tippy toes, hips come to the heels. Remember, you can just stay here. Otherwise, the right hand comes down near the right knee. Left hand will be placed just behind the left hip. And then bend into your chaturanga arms. Shift the weight forward, and then squeeze your heels to your glutes. So just like we were doing on the floor, that's it, Ash. Nice. Nice, Justin. Killing it. Beautiful. And then we'll come to a forward fold. Everybody realign yourselves with the top of the mat.
It's kind of comfortable when you're up there, and then you look down, you're like,
yeah.
I was working hard.
Yes, that's just a lot of work. Okay, inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, step, walk, or float, make your way to downward dog, however you want to get there. Last little standing flow. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, open the hip. Option to flip the dog as you inhale. As you exhale, reverse. Inhale in your three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, warrior three. This time, your left hand, you can find your water bottle if you need some height, will find the floor. Your right hand will find your sacrum, and you'll turn your chest towards the right for a twisted half moon. If you're feeling jazzy and you want to add on, you could try and bend your left knee and see if you can find your left toes with your right hand. I don't know what this is called, but I'm sure it has a name. It's called jazzy. Yeah, I like it. Jazzy pose. We'll take one more breath. From here, you're slowly going to release. You're going to step your left foot back into the center of your mat, so a pyramid pose. Your left heel could be up, or you could step it forward a bit and turn your left heel down, whatever's more comfortable for you. Left hand finds the floor, and then as you inhale, you're going to sweep that right arm to the sky for a twisted pyramid pose or a twisted triangle. And then you're going to cartwheel it down. Right hand will find the floor. Just step it back into a plank. Make your way with or without a vinyasa to your downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, flip the dog. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Shoot it through, fallen triangle. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, come back to fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus and dip. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior three. Right hand will come down to fingertips or your water bottle. And then your left hand will come to your lower back. Start to open the chest towards the left. Maybe your shoulder or your arm comes up towards the sky. Maybe you bend that right knee. See if you can find your right toes with your left hand. Take one more breath here. And then you're slowly going to release. Step that right foot back towards the middle of your mat. You can turn your toes on an angle or keep the heel lifted. Right fingertips are down. Inhale, sweep those left arms up towards the sky or your left arm. Assume you all only have one. Oh, that breeze is so good. So good. Take one more breath here. And then your hands will find the floor. Plank pose with or without a vinyasa. Make your way to downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. From here, you're going to bring your knees down towards the mat. Pad your knees if you need to. We're going to come and stand on our shins. So we're going to make our way to camel and a twisting camel. But you can stay with this first little thing that we do the whole time if you want to. So you'll bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your lower belly. This is not a back bend yet, okay? So I want these 2 points to draw towards each other. If you've done Pilates, you've done this. You're going to inhale, hinge back at your knees, and then exhale, bring yourself forward. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale, come forward. You're going to do 6 more. Yeah. Last one. So you can stick with that and have the biggest quads that the world has ever seen. You can tuck under your toes if you know that you like to tuck under your toes for camel, or you can keep your toes flat. You're going to take your left hand, you're going to reach it towards your left ankle. You're going to sweep your right arm up and over. We're going to take a big circle all the way around. Our right hand will find our right ankle as our left arm comes around. And we're making like a big circle towards the left. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Beautiful. If this does not feel good in your body, you can do half of this range of movement. So you just come here and then go back to center, or you can just come into a regular camel. The next time you find yourself at the front of your mat, you're just going to reverse the circle. So your right hand will come to the right heel, left arm will lasso around, left hand finds right heel, right arm lassos. And you just take these big windmills. We'll do one more in this direction. And then come back to center. Keep your toes tucked under. We're just going to come and sit on the on the heels for a minute. Give your back a little break. So if your back has had enough, you can stay here. You could come back to that quadriceps one, or you could find a child's pose. If you want to take another round of normal camel, you'll come to stand on your shins. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Start with your hands to your heart and your belly. Start with that hinge back and then see if you can find your heels. And then imagine that I've got my fingertips in between your shoulder blades and you press out from there. So what I don't want to see is that you just hinge from here and then you kind of just flop like spaghetti into it. Everybody can do that and you're going to hurt yourself. So we've got quads, we've got hands, and then we've got a fist in between our shoulder blades, puffing our chest up towards the sky. Head goes wherever the neck is comfortable. Take one more breath. Slowly, you tuck your chin to your chest, engage your quads, come out the way that you came in, and then come down to sit on your toes. If it's comfortable for you, fuck yeah, nice. She killed it. Yes. Okay, we're gonna come to. Oh my Lord. You're going to come and sit on the tops of your feet. This might be good for you sitting here. If you want to add a little bit of a stretch into the front of your ankles and it feels okay, you're going to rock back and see if you can lift your knees a little bit. If this doesn't feel good in your ankles or your knees, then you just stay in the first variation. We're not going to be here for super long. There's a second dog to come and chill on my mat. No, she's fine. I've been teaching yoga out at the Maraika all week for a surf retreat, and I've been bringing Kakawate with me, and it's just like his favorite place to be. He's like, oh, you're on the floor? Let me join you. You're going to cross over your ankles and make your way down onto your back. So nothing particularly fancy. Just roll yourself down. And then we're going to take one final back bend. We'll take a bridge pose. You got yourself stuck, you silly goose. So we'll take a bridge pose. If you want to come into wheel, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, we'll all start in bridge, hands down by the side, knees about hips distance apart, press down into the feet, lift the hips. If you wanted to play around with wheel or preparation for wheel, you would flip your hands so that your fingertips tickle your shoulders, hug your elbows in towards each other. If you are coming up, don't press onto the crown of your head. So engage through your glutes, engage through your triceps, the back of the arms, and then press the floor away as you lift your body up away from the floor. Just an option. Nice, nice. Nice, Allison. And then to come down from your wheel, you'll tuck your chin to your chest, land on your shoulders. Slowly, everybody roll down, and you'll draw your knees gently in towards your chest. And then you're going to float your legs up to tabletop position. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, left shoulder comes towards the right knee as the left leg goes long. We're doing bicycles. Keep your elbows wide. Inhale, come back through center, set the head down. Exhale, right shoulder comes towards the left knee, send the right leg long. Inhale through center. Keep alternating side to side. Your head is relaxed in your hands, so you're not jutting your chin forward. The movement comes from the rib cage, sliding towards the opposite side of your pelvis. We do 5 more on each side. 2 more on each side. When you're even on both sides, you'll draw your knees in towards your chest. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh like a figure 4, and then you'll reach through the gap in your legs, coming into your reclined pigeon. If you wanted instead to keep the figure 4 and set the left leg down and come into a reverse tabletop or a reverse bridge, you could do that instead. Or if there's another hip opener that works better for you at this point, please feel free to find it. And when you're ready, we'll switch it over towards the other side. And then drawing the knees in towards the chest, reach for the outside edges of the feet, coming into your happy baby pose. Maybe rocking side to side, maybe playing around with straightening one knee at a time, getting into the hamstrings. And one more time, drawing your knees in towards the chest. If there are any other movements that you need to make in your body, please take this time to do it. Pretty sure your dog just farted in my face. Everyone can enjoy that. Find any other movements that you need to, and then when you're ready, find your way to your final resting position. You can take a traditional shavasana. You could bend your knees up and let your knees knock together. You could come into Supta Baddha Konasana. You could come into a seat. Wherever you are, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes of silence here. When you're ready, you're slowly going to start to bring some movement back into your body, starting at your fingers and your toes, and then starting to make your way up your body, bringing movement into your knees, into your elbows, and taking as much time as you need, slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. And then when you're ready, closing the eyes, bringing the hands together at the forehead. Today, as you go forward, may you have kindness in your thoughts. As you go forward, may you speak your truth. And as always, may you have generosity within. Namaste.